ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me okay? Good evening. Welcome to the 2026 ABC Unified School District Honor Band performance. Let's have a round of applause. I direct IT here in the school district, so please, no questions about Wi-Fi or cellular connection while we're here. We're here to celebrate talent and not talk about technology. I'm also pleased to welcome members of our board who are here tonight. Miss Jean McCatton is here. She's and while I don't see her, she may bolt over from the spelling bee. Miss Sue Yu is also a board trustee that may be joining us at some point this evening. In addition to myself, Dr. Ricardo Lois is here from the cabinet, and he'll step out of the way or not. We're also thrilled to have principals here from Carnegie Middle School. You invite the director of IT. The principal from Carnegie Middle School is here, Miss Andrea Cheng-Se. Miss Gutierrez is here. And from Ross Middle School, Miss Silvas is here. Miss Silvas, you have a crowd here. Are you going to come up and sing later? Is that what's going to happen? We're also thrilled that a dean from Gar High School, Mr. Ariel Legaspi, one of my classmates. And we have the assistant principal from Whitby High School, where we are all sitting and standing, Ms. Kim Nushimura. We'll keep you posted if any other dignitaries arrive. I also believe we have a member of a city council, Cerritos City Council member, Sophia Say is in the building. So we want to get to the music as quickly as possible, and I'm thrilled to be able to help out here. I am a musician myself, a lifetime performer, and so I will share with you the wisdom that was shared with me, that when you get up on stage and you interpret literature, as these students are about to do, and you perform it after practicing hours and hours and hours, that right there, that is the gift that keeps on giving. That is the gift that will serve you well the rest of your lives. When you stand up in front of a stage and have to look out to an audience, you will have done that before, because you're doing it tonight. So music and the performance of music and the interpretation of music is a fantastic gift that we not only give to our audiences, but we give to ourselves when we perform it. And with that, it's my honor to introduce you to the directors tonight. We will first hear from Dr. Frederick. He's going to conduct the middle school honor band. And rather than read his bio, which is available in the program, I asked him a simple question. I said, what's your favorite band? And he told me a band I never heard of, but now I'm going to look it up. Lake Street Drive. Go look it up, fire up your Spotify. That's what he's been listening to lately. And if stranded on a desert island, I gave both directors the choice. Beatles or Elvis. It's the classic dichotomy. His choice, and we want to guess, and you students, you guys want to guess? What do you think? He said Beatles, and he's correct. His family hails from Illinois, and he has amazing accomplishments. I was counting, I think he has 3 jobs. I'm not sure, but you'll have to check the bio, see what number you come up with. We also have Dr. Christine Lundahl Fritz, who will be conducting the high school ensemble. Round of applause. Her favorite band, and she could not decide on one, so she said, well, 90s hip-hop. And then she said, oh, Kendrick Lamar. So you will not hear any of those tonight. But what do you think? I know you all in the middle school here, but do you have any guesses whether she was a Beatles fan or an Elvis fan?
Beatles!
You're going for Beatles? Anyone else? This side of the stage has it. She's Elvis. The king of rock and roll. Also, not going to hear any Elvis tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for the warm welcome. I'm going to hand it off to my colleague, Dr. Loyce, and he'll get this thing started. Nope, we're getting this thing started right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Adam Frederick, and it has been an absolute pleasure to work with all these students. Can we give them one more big round of applause? As I was telling the students before the concert, before you all came in here, this is my first time actually doing an honor band on this side of things. And try not to overpower these speakers. Anyways, I remember having such a great time in these groups. Is it going to be better if I switch to that one? No? Okay. All right. We'll just keep on keeping on. Okay. Anyways, I remember having such a great time, and it inspired me to continue on making music. And I hope that I've played a small part in this, because they have played a huge role in mine. I'm so grateful to each and every single one of them, and to all of you for bringing them to practice, to encourage them to practice their instrument when they don't want to. And I hope that you continue to encourage them in making music. Because there are a few things in this world that are more beautiful and more pure than getting to make music with each other. The community that we build, the friends that we make, the relationships that we create are unmeasurable in joy and in love. I know that these students will be with me, and I hope I'm with them. And I hope that you all continue on making music forever. So, keeping going. We're going to close out this evening with a fiesta, a celebration of sorts, by Jorge Vargas. I hope that you enjoy.
Fantastic. I'm told we take a brief intermission. We'll see you back up here, and our high school ensemble will take over for the rest of the show. So enjoy your intermission. Welcome back. Okay, so I say welcome back. You say it's good to be back. Ready? Welcome back. Very nice. That's much better. Did you enjoy the music from that first half? You know, I feel that art in general and music specifically is a form of human telepathy. What I mean by that is that we, when we listen to music and we let it pour over and wash over us, we briefly have a glimpse into the mind of the composer when they made that song, when they wrote that song. It works for other works of art as well. But the extra bonus piece with performed music is that you're also peeking into the mind of every artist on the stage. All these collaborative artists that you see are creating together with the conductor, and you're getting a glimpse into their mind as well. But I'm a sci-fi guy, so I don't know if that works for everybody. I also wanted to let you all know, no need to record. We are recording this for you. We have a fantastic videographer, Steven Silpa. He's one of our district storytellers. He's in the back. Wave, Steven. He doesn't like to be on camera. That's why he's behind the camera. Steven will personally edit and make this film available for you on the YouTubes. So all you have to do is look at the district website, follow our socials, you can go to YouTube, and then you can recapture the magic. Or if you just joined us for this half, you can see the first half, and vice versa. So that, no need for you to record, we've got that covered for you. We also want to recognize and thank the funds that we received from Prop 28. It helps every school in the district, every music program in the state, and in some cases, it gives students access to this curriculum. Yes, this is curriculum, this literature. They're able to access it because we can provide them with an instrument when they otherwise wouldn't get one. We can provide them with the resources of a fantastic instructor. That is all funded through Prop 28, so we're grateful for that. Another area of gratefulness, and I'm going to turn around for this one. Are you grateful for your parents? Are you thankful that they drive you to practice, that they drive you to school, that they remind you to practice? So let's have a round of applause for the parents. To continue the flow of gratitude, it's my honor to introduce you to the entire band director team here at ABC Unified, beginning with Esteban Adame from Artesia High School. We also have Rafael Arenas Jr. Arenas. Michael Battaglia is here from Haskell Middle School. That Raphael here is from 2 different schools. He's at Fetty and Melbourne. And Ferguson, 3 schools. He got 3, see? Checking my stats here. 3 schools. How do you fit that into the week? He's not sure. Okay, I'm not sure either. Stephen Clements is here from Whitney High School. Okay, hold your hats. Okay, Victor Fernandez is here, and wait for it, Hawaiian, Kennedy, Palms, and Stowers Elementary School. Did you get like frequent flyer mileage or something? It's fantastic. Matthew Gullet is here from Tetzloff Middle School. I got to enjoy his work last night at Tetzloff. Well done. We also have Kathy Kim here from, okay, again, wait for it, Aloha, Gonzalez, Nemus, and Willow Elementary School. We have David Lopez from Ross Middle School. Ross Brown is here in force tonight. To be outdone, from Gar High School, we have not 1 but 2 band directors. We have Darren Loney is here, along with Emma Johnson. We have some fans on stage here. We also have Paul Orslack from Cerritos, Juarez, and Nixon Elementary School. Juan Perez Herrera from Artesia High School. Victoria Ramos Dressel is here from Carmenita Middle School. Shane Ryder Snyder is here from Burbank, Carver, Elliott, and Whitman Elementary School. Not to be left out, Robert Crestlaw is here from Cerritos High School. Round of applause for our entire band leader team here from ABCUSD. And now you get to meet Dr. Christine Lundahl-Fritz. As I mentioned earlier, she's an Elvis fan. We will not be playing Elvis tonight, but we have some fantastic music for you. So how about a round of applause for the fantastic artists that you're about to hear, directed by Dr. Christine Lundahl-Fritz.
By Carol Britton Chambers. Carol Britton Chambers used to be a band director, and now she's a composer and educator in Texas. She's known for writing music that's exciting to play and fun to listen to, and this piece really captures both the energy and the elegance of a kaleidoscope in motion. The title comes from the Greek words that make up kaleidoscope, kalos meaning beautiful and eidos means form. So together it means beautiful shapes. And instead of just copying the idea of a spinning kaleidoscope, this piece uses music to create that same feeling of constantly shifting colors and patterns. You'll hear different musical shapes as the piece moves through a fast section, a slower section, and then ends fast again. Even though the sections are different, they're connected by similar musical colors and ideas. Please enjoy Kalos Eidos by Carol Britton Chambers.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoyed the last piece. Our next piece is Grace Before Sleep, composed in 2011 and inspired by a poem by Sarah Teasdale. The poem is basically a prayer of gratitude. It talks about being thankful for a warm, safe place to rest after going through hard times. The music starts very soft and peaceful, almost like a quiet moment at times of reflection. It slowly grows into a powerful and beautiful climax before settling back down into a calm and thankful ending. You can really hear that the sense of gratitude and peace in the way the music rises and falls. This version of Wind Band was arranged by J. Eric Wilson, the director of bands at Baylor University. He uses the warm sound of the concert band to help bring out the emotion of the poem and the composer's musical message. As you listen, think about those lines from the poem that thank God for shelter, light, and chance to rest after life's storms. We hope you enjoy Grace Before Sleep.
Hello everyone. Our next piece is American Hymn Song Suite by Major Dwayne S. Milburn. He is not only a composer and conductor, but also a military officer who has served as the director of cadet music at West Point. This piece is really personal to him as he grew up in a family of African American church musicians, so he spent a lot of time singing and playing hymns. The 4 movements in this suite are all based on hymns he grew up with. In the first movement, based on What Wondrous Love Is This, starts in a calm, almost chant-like way before building with more energy. The second movement, Balm in Gilead, has a rich jazzy sound that gives the spiritual warmth and expressive feel. The third movement is based on Come Thou Fount of Every Blessing and is playful and rhythmic, kind of like a lively orchestral scherzo. The final movement, based on When We All Get to Heaven, feels like an over-the-top, joyful marching band celebration. Overall, this piece celebrates the richness and history of American music, especially the traditions rooted in church and spirituals. We hope you enjoy American Hymn Song Suite by Dwayne Milburn.
right, so before our final piece, I'm going to give a few thank yous as well. It has been just such a pleasure getting a chance to work with these students in front of you the last couple weeks. If you'll believe it, we had 3 rehearsals, and that was it, in just about 2.5 hours every single night, from the beginning, the very first time that they all sat together for the very first time, to where they are today, and I cannot tell you the progress they have made. It's just been absolutely incredible. So can we give them a huge round of applause? So what's fun about honor bands is that I get to come up here and I get to wave my little stick around and I get to take all the glory, right, because of how wonderful they sound, but truly I need to just go ahead and thank the directors once more, the true behind the scenes work, the countless hours, the thankless long evenings and days and stress and all of that goes into it, into teaching fundamentals and teaching leadership and teamwork and all of the amazing things that you learn aside from music as well, are the things that the band directors in this amazing district are doing. So elementary, middle school, high school, if you are a director of one of these students up here, could you please go ahead and stand so we can clap for you one more time and say a huge thank you to them. To Whitney High School for letting us use your stage, and to all of you for coming this evening and supporting a friend, child, neighbor, grandchild, niece, nephew, whoever is up here that is special to you. Thank you so much for all that you all do to support them. It's incredible. So a huge round of applause to everybody. Just to give some, thank you so much. And just one last thing. I get to do a lot of these honor bands. It's my favorite thing I get to do. I teach college, and I love high school students so much. I used to teach high school, and it's such a joy for me to get to be in front of high school students again. So I get to do these kinds of things a couple times a year. And this group of students behind me, and the teamwork, the display that we had on stage tonight, and just what I get to see behind the scenes, you have something incredibly special here. There are really good programs all over the place, but what is happening here, the teamwork and the teaching and the incredible compassion and hard work of the young people that are standing behind me, it is very, very special. I hope that you guys know how special it is. So a huge thank you just to ABCUSD, the people behind me, the band directors, everybody that has been involved in making this evening happen. A huge thank you for all that you do for the students behind you. Thank you.
Our final piece is Lola Flores by Tarek Tucci, an Argentine-American composer who was known for blending Latin American rhythms with classical music. He wrote a lot of vibrant and colorful music during his career, both in the United States and in Latin America. Lola Flores is a paso doble, which is a traditional Spanish dance that's bold, dramatic, and full of energy. It's the kind of music you might imagine hearing in a bull ring as the matadors make their grand entrance. It is named after a famous Spanish flamenco dancer, and you can really hear that dramatic flair and excitement throughout the music. It has strong rhythms, big moments, and a lot of intensity. Please enjoy Lola Flores by Tarek Tucci.
fantastic journey from the streets of Argentina to the vastness of space. We've been treated to such a gift tonight, so I thank you all for coming. I want to thank especially our visiting conductors, the talent, the passion, the inspiration they both brought. If Dr. Frederick is nearby, I'd love to have him come out and take another bow. If he's still around, come on out. We'll have them both take a bow. I know we just sprang this on him, and he's perhaps already changed clothes and in his sweats and on his way home. I don't know, but no, he's not here. But I would love to have Dr. Christine Lundahl-Fritz take another bow, because that was fantastic. And one final round of applause for our high school ensemble. There he is. He's here, Dr. Frederick. Thank you for your gift tonight. Another round of applause for the middle school ensemble. They're still here. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for supporting music, the gift that keeps on giving. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next year.